Okay, so day one of micronutrient maxing, right? Um, I ate basically all of my necessary micronutrients by noon today. The smoothie in the morning, it was like 3 bananas, half a cup of frozen strawberries, 10 stalks of kale, and 2.5 tablespoons of sunflower seeds. It was pretty good. Oh, also a cup and a half of whole milk. So throw all that in, throw some extra water in there. Thumbs up. It was actually not bad. Um, Kale is, or not kale, it wasn't 10 stalks of kale. It was 10 stalks of celery. I don't know if I said that correctly first time, but celery, thumbs up. Like, you can just throw it in any smoothie and you can put as much as you want and you barely taste it. At least I don't. But yeah, we did that for breakfast. All of a sudden, like maybe an hour later, I just feel all this focus and like this energy, and I start getting stuff done around the house. I just feel so much more like all of a sudden my body feels more relaxed. I don't feel as sick. And so yeah, and then around lunchtime, like I drank that smoothie in the morning, like really early, maybe 7, 8 o'clock. I'm not hungry again until, around 12:30. I'm like, oh, I'm a little hungry. I'd like something a little more like, what would you say? Something heavier, something more substantial. And so I had I know this wasn't part of the diet, but I decided to have like 6 eggs with steak, which I said, you get your base, your micronutrients in, and then if you're hungry for more, you add in more macros. So for me, 6 eggs, lots of cholesterol. Apparently that's good for bodybuilding. I don't know. 2 cans of roast beef, very cheap, very good. I just threw those suckers in the pan with the eggs and just scrambled them up. It was really good. 20 carrots, 20 baby carrots. It was a bit to chew, but like if it's too much to chew at once, like it's a very easy snack to just snack on the carrots throughout the day, right? You can just have the carrots and just like, it's better than snacking on chips. I used to eat like a whole bag of tortilla chips in one sitting because I was just bored and I was watching TV and I was just, constant hand to mouth, hand to mouth. I was watching TV, eating the carrots, it was all good. Had 2 oranges with all of that. Because I added the eggs, I didn't need the nutritional yeast. So that's something to consider. Yeah, you're going to get 99% of everything you need if you just follow a basic micronutrient base and then you add your macros after, you're going to hit your micronutrients, But you need to make sure you're hitting your micronutrients. People are like, oh, you need a well-balanced diet, a well-balanced diet. Like, you can have the most balanced spread of foods in the world, but if you're not hitting your micronutrients, you're still going to be hungry. I pretty much decided today that like after lunch, I'm basically done with eating. It was like 2,000 calories. I'm usually hitting like 3,200, 3,400, 3,600 calories a day because I just get so hungry. Heck, yesterday, right before I had this like, I guess you could say epiphany, I cooked up like, this is so sad. I cooked up like 4 packets of ramen just in a big bowl because I was just so hungry and yet so stuffed and sick. I wasn't hungry. I was full, but I just was so nutriently starved that my body just kept telling me, I need to eat more. I need to eat more. And I didn't know how to remedy that. And so today I think this is a good way, especially for somebody like me, I don't want to have to lose weight by running a marathon every day or working out 2 hours a day. I don't have time for that. I'm a student, and the stuff I've tried in the past, I'll start losing and then, oh, let's go up 5 pounds because I accidentally ate a pizza roll or something. because my calorie count was still so high. I think with this, like, because my body is calorically in a surplus because I have so much extra fat, right? Which I'm sure for most people, they'd look at me like, dude, you're not fat, but like, I know how I feel. I know myself. I'm like, my BMI is not great, no matter how well I carry the weight. So, what was I saying? But yeah, like, if you get, I think if you get all of your micronutrients right in the start of the day, you're not like starving. You're not like, oh, across these 3 meals, if I can get my micronutrients, then by the time I go to sleep. I think if you just get all your food in, like by 12:30, all the micronutrients, and then if you need macros after that, you can. With a guy like me though, who has a lot of extra weight, like I think around 2,000 calories, and I hit all that, I don't think I'm gonna eat the rest of the day. It's like 2 o'clock. I I might have some like water, but I would like to go to bed a little empty and just sleep like a baby tonight. That's my goal. Because I read some studies like eating later in the day that can spike your cortisol or whatever, and then it's hard to go to sleep. Your heart rate is a big deal, and so I don't know. I'm gonna try just eating until 12:30. I think I stopped around 12:45, and I stopped eating, and I ate it all. Oh, I ate a can of tuna with it as well. That's part of the hitting the micros, and you will incidentally hit your macros. You just have to be aware of it. But yeah, I think so far feeling a lot better today. We'll see how I sleep tonight. I slept awfully last night because I got a CPAP machine, and I put the humidity too high without also increasing and so that it flooded, and I woke up like gasping water in my face. It's no fun, but tonight I'm expecting good night's sleep, and yeah, and I'll give you guys a training update eventually. School, like last week of school, I got all these finals and stuff. It's really hard to go out of my way and like go to the gym when I can just like, we'll just take it easy, get everything done, hit back to the gym during the summer. But yeah, that's my update with the micronutrient diet. If I can get this to work, it'll be something I'll start sharing with everybody. I'm sharing it here on YouTube, but who cares, right? I'll actually like set up with like a camera and showing a breakdown of what I eat each day. But yeah, that's about it.